Hello, everyone. God give us the people today for your glory. When you have a girl child that will need your attention like this one here, she doesn't want to go and make her hair outside. And then, of course, she want me to be of help. And so today, we decided to come outside. Don't smile to me. Don't smile. Please don't spoil the video. Just keep calm. Okay? You just come. Hi, that's what you say. Anyone that's come. Okay, they're seeing us talking. Alright, so today we are out, but we came out to chat while I pack her hair. Because of course I'm not good at hair making. I pack her hair while we chat on when you have the gift of a girl child. How to care for your girl child. How to care for your girl child. You know, girls' children are precious. We have had people with different notion that have a feeling that if you have a girl child, there's no need to give her all the attention because someday she's gonna get married and possibly leave you. But the world we find ourselves today, I told her that is it might? Is it might now? It's a wrong notion. Because girl children are doing so much work over. And thank God for the invention of the internet. The girl children are doing so much that they are the ones even helping their parents at time like this. And so we cannot, of course, downplay the beauty. Welcome, we are happy to have you. We are chatting. We are all about healthy relationship building, especially in the home front. But this evening, while we try to pack the girl's hair, we'll be like, let's chat, because she was like, I should help her make, she doesn't want to go out. I should help her pack the hair. It's packing. I call it packing because I'm not good at it. So I'm just going to do it the little way I can while we chat. Welcome. Please give us a thumb up, just like that. Give us a thumb up, and we appreciate your being there. If we talk on who the girl child is, the girl child is a gift to a family, just like any other child. The male child is a gift to the family. Yeah, the male child is a gift to the family. The girl child is a gift to the family. But in our own angle, you are welcome. Like I said earlier, I'm happy that you are here. All right. In Africa, some parts of Africa, especially those that are naive, you understand, that don't know much, that are not well learned, they feel that a girl child will grow up someday and leave the home. So why spend money training the girl child or caring for the girl child? As a young girl growing, please welcome. Welcome to my life again. I appreciate you. I'm all about healthy relationship building. But my baby girl wants me to help her pack her head this evening. And so we decided to use the time to chat about the girl child. If you have anything you need to tell us about raising or bringing up the girl child, we will appreciate it. Yeah, we will appreciate it while we do what we are doing. The girl child is very, very important as much as the male children. In those days in Africa, you discover that they keep saying, no, give more attention to the male child, because the male child will eventually be the one that will stay back at home and take over the inheritance of the family and still maintain the name, because most times when the girls get married, they leave their father's home and then, of course, start bearing the name of the family that she is now getting married into. So they leave the girl child careless to the make. They don't give her a lot of opportunity to go to school, but it is not so. And I thank God for advancement in life. I thank God for the Western, enlightenment that has made us to understand that the girl child is also as important as the male child. So let's have your take on that. You see, one time I was in the hospital and this little girl here has come to see me with her dad, but she did something that I didn't like, and I told her, go back home. And a mother there, being a mother, she tells me, I talk about my experiences because I believe I learn by the day. I learn by the day, and people will also learn from me. So this child has done something wrong, and I'm like, go back home, you know. But this woman calls me and said, no, 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 she's a girl child. Don't treat her like that because so many things will run on her mind, and someone can easily swerve her by the way and deceive her. So just let her know, welcome. We appreciate your being here. It is still me, oh, Mama Tina Okonji, and we love you. We appreciate your being on. We are talking about the attention, the training, the time that is needful to give to a girl child because she is a blessing, not only to her word, please don't do that, but to the people around her and in her circle. So we appreciate the gift of the girl child, and I want someone to also give us lots of contribution on the best way to handle the girl child so she doesn't go into her shell and then now become a concern to her word in the long run. Because like we are saying in the morning, whatever you make the child to be, the child becomes. So the girl child needs attention, truly. And because she needs attention, we must of necessity give it to her. The girl child turns out to be the mother, the potential mother. She is already a potential mother for the tomorrow children that God will be bringing on the earth. Even when some of us far, exit the shores of the earth, we'll still have life going on. People will still be getting married. If Jesus tarries, people will still be getting married. And of course, giving birth to, procreation, of course, is on. And then multiplication of life will be on. So, and like when we are talking on the topic of the attitude that some women portray, we have come to the conclusion that a lot of women, are not behaving rightly, or they don't understand their role as wives. And we narrow it down to the upbringing that they had while growing up. Please like the life. We appreciate it. The upbringing that they had will also affect the way, they act. It will also affect their way they think. They will also affect so many other things. And so we decided on our own take that training of the girl child should start right from when the child is born. You keep training the child to be better version. Please don't concentrate, look down. Of who the child is. The girl child needs to be taught respect as she grows to understand, come here and go there. She needs to be taught respect. Yes, it's very, very important. She also needs to be taught that she is a girl growing up to be a lady someday, young lady, after passing through the process of being a teenager. We have to also teach her that she must understand to respect. Yeah, so we teach the girl child to respect. We begin to train her, which is also good because a lot of Africans are very good at that, training her to be the potential mother, training her to respect the man that she eventually get married to. Because of course every family desires to train their daughters to grow up someday and become mothers. All right. And then of course a bitter girl, a bitter young lady will now eventually make up a bitter wife if you agree with me, and a bitter mother. So we are particularly very, very much interested in seeing that the child we are raising, the young girl that we are raising, turns out to be a good mother, a good companion, good wife to the husband that God will be bringing her way in the nearest future. Yeah, good mother, and then of course good aunt, good sister-in-law, name it. So she needs training. Does not only finish in school. Training is supposed to be something that will be a continuous stuff. So let's go back to when she is born. Of course, when she is born, she is, being under tutelage in the sense that you keep, teaching her, raising her, she start working, and then she must be taught to, brush her teeth as she grows up. She must be taught cleanliness, kitchen chores. She must be taught to, as she grows, when you're doing the laundry, she's there with you. She has to work. Recently, I had to go through the hospital, some medications, and someone says to me, women can endure pains. And I said, well, pain is not something very, very palatable, but it's okay if the woman herself can, bear the pain for the moment. And so I use this as an example to say that women on their own should be able to bear, have that capacity to be able to work. So you teach your girl child to know how to work. Yes, the girl, it doesn't kill. I tell them, after now, you can eat, refresh yourself, and go find some rest. Please, mothers, please, fathers, please, guardians, teach your girls how to do some necessary, what would I call it, home chores outside their academies. Get them teachers, if you can, extra class teacher that will come help them in their academics, but they should be able to know as they grow up how to cook. Because I always tell this, my little girl here, I tell her, learn how to cook, because every man we want a woman that can cook. Please make sure your leg does not keep that thing. You have to learn to cook. And then, of course, as a mother, peradventure you don't have time because of your work to teach her. Please like the life welcome. I appreciate your being there. Give them a thumb, or give us a thumb up. Welcome. All right. Peradventure you are not at home. You find time, even if it's weekend when you're not at work, to do the one you can do, or you take her to where she can receive extra classes to enable her learn. Every woman should know how to cook. Every woman should know how to do every young girl growing up should be taught to do the dishes. Every woman growing up, young girl growing up, you should be able to teach her, know her, the changes that is going on. Teach her about sex education is very okay. Teach her not to be distracted with other male, until she's come of age. And as she keep growing, you keep teaching the girl child. The girl child cannot be neglected, and then the male child too. But this evening we are particular about the girl child, because the girl, the child, the lady is the one that seems to portray motherhood more wherever she finds herself than the male. Yeah, motherhood, the lady is, when you see a girl growing up, you could see the mother thing in her when she's well raised or brought up in a good family setting. You could see that mother thing. She wants to show forth that caring of a mother. So we advise people, please give attention to the girl. You could see there could be some crazy young men out there, they know that they are just crazy. Please pay attention. And then, but suddenly, they now meet a well-trained girl. Welcome. We appreciate her being there. We're talking about the girl child. How to raise the girl child. This little girl here insisted I help her pack her hair. I call it pack her hair because I'm not very good at it, but I'm trying to straighten my hands. She doesn't want to go out to make it. She feels they are cutting her hair. And I'm like, okay, let me help. So when you help to see into the upbringing of the girl child, It makes our life easier and better. One way, like I said, you can have a crazy guy that cannot understand settling. We have a lot of young people that do not understand settling, but when they meet with the right girl, what's happened? When they meet with the right girl, what's happened? You begin to see them changing. So that's why we keep saying, please, please, let's give the girl child all the attention. I used to give her a story. I was not, the way I was brought up was really in a form of a difficult, or Rudy, permit me to use the word, condition that my mother was always busy with her business. All right. And then, of course, because she's always busy with her business, she didn't have time for me as such. So what will happen is that I was basically growing up all alone, learning and making all my mistakes all alone. Please contribute. And so, but I have made up my mind that as God blessed me with my own children, I'll make sure they are brought up, you know, the way they should. The way you raise the male child is quite different from the way you raise a potential mother to be in a girl. So we are supposed to give the girl much more attention than us, of course, we are giving to the male child. Truly, honestly, even though right now people are conversing, let us, you know, give attention to the male children. Of course, we know, so that they will get up and grow up and become great fathers, you know, not bullies, bullying their wives, or, you know, not showing that care and love. The Bible says the man should love the wife, but you see a lot of men are acting as, sometimes as they've got married, as though their wives have turned to like an enemy or a punching bag. Recently, you see a lot of men, you know, hurting their wives. Bend down your head. So we are saddled with the responsibility of training the male child in all the best way we can to be that strong man when they grow up. The same way, we are also saddled with the responsibility of knowing that these young girls, children in our lives are what potential mothers that will be also a mother in quote to their husband and children, should be properly brought up in well, you educate them in every aspect of life that you are allowing them to pass. On no occasion should you have a girl and just school her without, going to only to the 4 walls of school without acquiring other what? Education. On no occasion. As much as possible, give her the best you can give to her, right? As much as possible. Train her, and then, as much as possible, as much as you can, let her have skill, so that if she cannot, use, be careful with this, if she cannot just work with whatever degree, or while she's waiting to establish, the skill she has acquired can also help her out. So that's what we are, the perspective that we look at things. We want to make sure that the girl child is brought up in a happy manner, that she end up being a happy wife. Welcome. We appreciate your being there. Please give us a thumb up, like the video, like the live, and please subscribe to my channel. We definitely will appreciate it. It's a beautiful thing to have you be a part of our life, and I'm happy that you are a part of my life. So like I've been saying earlier on, let's think about what we make our world a better place. If you're tired, let me know, let me off it. Okay, so let's keep training. So in your own angle, what would you want to say that is a concern of children?
Children should obey their parents.
No, but then what do They need love. Parents should do what parents should give to the child.
Parents should show their children love and care and protection towards their children, and they to also give their children parental guidance, teach them how to the way to go and not the way to mislead.
No, they shouldn't mislead the children. But no, yeah, one way that they can mislead, one way that they can actually mislead the children is what way? By not living by example, isn't it?
Yes.
You see, like I was giving an example of my father was smoking badly in the morning. And of course, it wasn't a good example because some of the children now grow up and started smoking. That is in Africa, we frown at it.
Yes.
All right. So that's just that about it. On no occasion shall a girl reach the stage in which she's in her period and she will not be able to get her at least a sanitary pad. No. Every girl, whatever budgeting you are budgeting in a month, as your girl is going up, make sure she has a pack of sanitary pads. Make sure you see that her brush are always change in due time. Every 3 months, wash every 3 months. Make sure her underwears are in order. It suffices me to say, when you see young girls and their panties are all torn, it's not a good one. So what do we say to parents at those moments? Please make sure that what the underwears, the clothing, the pants of the girls are what change when it's necessary. All right, give all the training you can give just to make sure that the girl child is what is gets what is expected of her. Now, a happy growing child turns out to be a happy adult. Teenage. A happy growing girl turns out to be a happy teenager and and then a happy growing personality in the future. So when the child is happy, what happens? You have happy, and then she spreads happiness. When people come across her, they will know that this person is happy. The girl child needs proper attention. Please, parents, don't be too carried away with your work. It's good to work because the bills are there. Someone said, if I don't go to work, if I don't travel, how will I be able to buy you clothes? How will I be able to pay your school fee? They are all very necessary and very good. But as human, we have been given that privilege. What is it to know how to manage time? What they call time management. Know how to manage your time very well so that you will have time for the child. So you have time for the child. It's very, very necessary. A child that don't have time will be confused and when the child is confused, what happens in the long run is that you now come and get what you least expect as a child. Joe, right. Hi,
welcome. God bless you.
We are happy to see you. Just let us know what part of the world they are connecting with us from. We are having a few time chatting, but because this young child here, she's a teenager, she's 13.
Going to 14.
She wants me to pack her hair for her because she's so scared. Thank you for the like. And we want to say welcome. So we now say let's use the opportunity to chat on caring for the girl child. The girl child is a gift from God. Yeah. I like that you laughed. Tell me what part of the world that you are. I can do your hair. I can if you want me. Joe. And I like making hair big, I will show you the end product of this if you are on till the end of the day. Yeah, Joe, I can make your hair, but tell me what part of the world you are connecting from. Then Wonan and Ranger will make the hair. Yeah, but actually we're talking about the girl child and how to keep her clean, how to keep her neat, and how to get her ready to be the sweet mother that she can be tomorrow. I trust God that someday this little girl here before me, we have our own family, our own children, and then she'll be able to make their hair too
Yeah.
when she's free. Just that I'm free and I wanted to go live really. And I said, let me just make her hair. Possibly the topic of the day might not be interesting to so many people, but the family is the nucleus of our society, and how we raise the children really matters. All right, it really matters a lot, and so we are careful of what we are raising. All right, so that's where we are at this moment, and it's great to have you. Oh, you are from the US. I like a lot, my friend. So I love you. I say thank you. You're all welcome. Please like the live and give me a thumb up. We are just trying to stretch it for her because it was cutting and then she refuses going out for other people to touch their hair for us. So I said, okay, I'll help out pack it. It's good to be connecting with you, Joe. Thank you for the response. We are happy to have you. And I want to say that please, let's give in the advanced world, I know, in the US and the UK, Europe actually, they are particular about the children and the women. But a sweet woman starts from how we raise them from childhood when they were much younger. And so we are advising caregivers, young people, young uncles, they should give attention to the upbringing and the raising of the younger generation, especially the girl child. Especially the girl child. Right? The girl child needs all our attention truly. And then because they need our attention, we cannot but give it to her or give it to them. All right? So that's where we are. I don't know if you have any other contribution on how to raise a girl child. Every child is entitled to education. Thank you. We received the hugs.
Thank you.
I will give it back to you. Thank you, Joe. Have we met before? Make sure you subscribe so that when you drop a comment, I'll respond back to you when the live is over. I want to stay connected. Are you a content creator? Joe likes your hair. All right. Are you a content creator? And then, of course, I'm live every day. If you watch my video, I'm actually all about healthy lifestyle, healthy development, and then developing a healthy lifestyle, growing up a joyful person. Thank you for subscribing. Joe. I appreciate you. Any of my videos that you watch, just drop a comment, let me know you are the one. And then, of course, friendship starts from there. I'm making my new set of family because I've been offline for a long time, having gone through a process of health issue, but I'm fine now. So every day I'm live, and I'm all about healthy lifestyle, healthy relationship building in the home front, relationship at all levels. All right? And I want to see people happy. I want to see people get a peak of their career. Joe, we are African, West Africa, Nigeria. And of course, we are happy to be connecting with people all over the world. Yesterday, I made some friends from the US and I was very excited. Today, again, God has given us Joe. We are happy. And I want to say that, of course, you'll not regret meeting me. Yes. But feel free, all right, because I have something out of experience of life to share to people on a daily basis. Okay? Yeah. All right. So do you have a younger girl sibling, or are you married? Let me know if you're married. We are talking about the girl child. The girl child is a potential mother. And of course, in the home front, everybody that is sane, that love life, we eventually get married someday. You agree with me? Nigeria is on fire for God. Yeah. Blacks love to fellowship with God. Blacks are just sweet people. We have a lot of believers, and then we encourage people daily to live out the life they profess. And then oh, no kids, are you married? You say, okay, you're not married, and you do not have kids, okay? All right, that's okay. That's the process you're going through. I know that someday you'll be married. And if I find myself in the US around that season, be sure to have Tina Okonji there, all right? So how old are you? Let's get up from there. All right, but do you have any younger girl going around you, sibling. Yes, someday. Yes, someday definitely. Someday definitely you will. People get married as they grow. There was when we were younger, we were like, when? But before I knew it, it's why? You 51? Are you serious or you're joking? Just tell us which one. Are you joking or serious? Everybody, please let us bend down our voice. We are actually talking about raising the girl child to be the best of what is expected of her. A mother tomorrow, mentor to many, joy giver to whoever she's gonna get married to. Raising the happy girl, giving her as much as we can afford what is required. That's what we are about this evening. All right, Joe, you are 51. Really? I am 53. But you should be married, so why are you not getting married? Let us know. Let us know. Welcome, everyone. Do you know how do you perm hair? Of course, I can perm hair. I can perm hair because I don't do a lot of things because, I've pastored for some time, and of course I always want to take her out to make her hair somewhere, but she insisted that I do this one. I pack, and I said, okay, we are going to do life while we are doing this hair today. Okay, so we're talking about the girl child. Please, anyone that have an opinion, come up. Here in Africa, sometimes girl children go through a lot of abuses. Why? Truly, from parents, from friends, from peers. Please don't, I know it's penny, sorry there. All right, so we are trying as much as we can to make, because poverty level too, sometimes the parents are out there trying to get means livelihood. Please welcome, we appreciate you being there. Can you please like the live and give me a subscription? Just give me a subscription, I'm happy about it. Give a subscription. All right, that's okay, you have a ticket. Back there you have so many things. Her hair is quite thick, so you have so many things you can do to make your hair soft. Yeah, you are more in an advanced world compared to we here in Africa. So you should know, go visit, the what, I don't know what you call it, salon, wherever, where they make hair, and they will tell you, they'll recommend to you what to use. Don't you think so? They will recommend what to use to make it easier so that your hair will be softer. All right, you need to come over to where? To Nigeria. Okay, just let us know when you are coming. You can just go on, take a plane, and let us know when you're coming. We'll be expecting you.
Yeah.
Oh, but that if you have a ticket. I didn't even ask if you are white. All right, everyone, please, let's not be distracted. I thank God you are laughing, really. Let's not be distracted. And then I asked if you have a girl, a younger sister, or you have someone in your life that is married, siblings that are married. And then we are advising the older generation, the younger generation, to pay attention to how they raise their, girl child. Girl children are mothers. The sweetest, I don't want to be biased in this way, but the sweetest set of people to deal with are the female. When you give them all the sweet attention, you get the best. Truly. When you give them attention, you get the best out of them. When you give them attention, when you give the girl child, when you bring her up properly, your life will be sweet, even as you're getting old. And I tell people, I tell couples, I tell the younger ones, if you do not give these children that are coming up, these young girls that are coming up, when you grow old, you not have them. So we give them attention. All right, let's chat on. Give the female young girls attention. Young girl in your life, your children, if you're a caregiver to whatever it is, to a young girl, please raise her well. Thank you for the likes. Please, I need more likes. And of course, we appreciate your being there. Welcome again. Welcome. All right, so if you have a young girl, as any young growing girl giving you some difficulties, some can be very tough. I had a younger sister that who was like a tomboy, and she could fight. You know, she was my half sister, but she could fight, she could whatever. And truly now she's grown. And truly, do you know the funniest part? That attitude that she had, my, she's growing up with it, that it's difficult to have her stay in a husband's house because she just grew with that. Now, women are supposed to be taught to remain, to a larger extent, as much as we can, to be soft, because they are going to be married to some man, of course, that have a different orientation and upbringing from her, and she needs to spend some time, truly, with time, to get to know the man. That's just it. If you don't spend some time to get to know who you are marrying, you will just discover that, you know, you could make error because the person could just be different from what you thought he is when you were courting. So please, we train our girls very well, and we make them understand they don't have to depend solely on the man to avoid disappointment in the future. If you train your girl to depend solely on the man, truly, she might be disappointed. You might be disappointed because men are different. There are men that will not want to take up such responsibility, and if the girl child is not agile, if she's not strong, you notice that what will happen in the long run is that she will run off. You know, yeah, she will run off because she cannot, what she was expecting was what she's not getting. And so she's not getting what she's expected, or the picture that been given to her, that, oh, okay, just said, you are the oldest. Okay, that's okay. You are the oldest, all right? Wow, okay. That means, but how was it growing up with the female in your family? I mean, the girls, your siblings, your girl sisters. What way? Tell us the spirit, the way your parents brought you up. Are you comfortable? Did they treat you special? Like in Africa, they can treat the male children special. Wow. And then allow the girl to just work, make her feel Sunday, of course, she's going to get married and drop the surname and blah, so many things. At the end of the day, sometimes the men end up disappointed. Sometimes the men end up marrying and then forgetting the family entirely. So what's your take about that? How were you raised with your
Siblings.
girl siblings? Was it a good one? Were they giving her special attention? All right. Lucas.
Wow.
God. Welcome. We appreciate
Welcome.
from South Africa. Well, we are happy that you are with us. Lucas, wow, how are you? How are you doing today? Have we met before? Thank you for introducing yourself. We are Nigeria. We are Africa. Someone tells me yesterday, you look like South Africa. It's because I wear a lot of African things. Sometimes you see me, I want to depict Africa. And so that's it. Africans have beautiful hair too. They are beautiful women. They have beautiful attires. They
beautiful
have
clothes,
they have beautiful clothes.
Makeup,
So yeah, they make their hair